Often called the Maldives of Thailand, this island is famous for its crystal clear waters and powdery white sand beaches. But as its popularity grew, so did the crowds. Some say it's now too touristy and expensive, urging travelers to skip it. We came to see for ourselves. Is it still a paradise, or will we regret coming here? Welcome to Koh Lipe.
We almost did not come here. We usually try to avoid islands that are described as touristy and busy, and that's exactly how this island has been described by so many people. But what is too touristy actually? A lot of people have different opinions and a different description of a touristy place. So we will be discovering in this video if Koh Lipe is too touristy or if it still has a charm.
Starting the day at Maricilla Beach, which is a beach that not many tourists who come to Koh Lipe know about. It's pretty small and pretty hidden away. To get there, you look up on the Rocks restaurant and you go down quite a few stairs. It can be a little bit steep, but it's definitely worth it. There are not many people here, mostly just those from the resort in this area. And wow, like seriously, the sand is some of the softest I've ever experienced, and it's so relaxing. You can see a view of Usan Island, which is just so gorgeous. It's truly incredible. What a great way to start the day. So we just realized there is a much easier way to get to that beach. You don't have to go to the On the Rocks restaurant. You actually go to the edge of Sunrise Beach, and there's a bunch of rocks. You just go around it.
It's just at the tip of this beach, all the way back there, where you see all the long-tail boats. Trust me, there's so many, that's crazy. So such a different experience between those two beaches.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
This part of the Sunrise Beach is probably not the nicest. You can definitely feel the part where it's really touristy with all the long-tail boats. I would not really enjoy going into the water here, but there is a better part of the beach if you keep just walking, and that's where we're heading next.
Yeah, but let us also tell you about the sand here. It is so different.
It is strange. We went from the other beach, but it was so soft. I mean, incredibly soft.
Really?
And here it's more like seashell-y.
Yeah.
Definitely not as soft. Yeah. It's weird though, because they're right next to each other. Yeah. It's so different. But the water is incredibly blue everywhere you go. It is really like, pretty.
No doubt, like Maldives Maldives of Thailand.
Yeah.
Seriously, it looks so beautiful.
I can see how it got its nickname.
Oh yeah.
For sure. So at the end of Sunrise Beach, there's North Point, where it's definitely still a little bit crowded or busy. I won't say crowded, but there are no boats or very few boats, and it's a really nice place to hang out. As you're walking, there's like bar after bar after bar, so you can grab a drink.
The sand is getting finer as well, and not as seashell-y, but the bars, I would say, like, it is very much overpriced.
Well, yes.
It's way more expensive than anywhere else.
In comparison to the other islands, that's one thing that does come with attracting a lot more tourists. The prices definitely are a lot higher than what we've experienced in other places in Thailand. I think normally would pay 100 baht for a big beer. That's for usually what you pay for a small beer.
Yeah, it's like 150 baht for a big beer. And yeah, I mean, it's gone pretty much up here.
And we feel that too in our accommodation as well, because we are staying at a place where it's probably a little more expensive, and we are in a very small room.
Shoebox.
It's not a shoebox, it's a closet. We are sleeping in a closet with a common bathroom, communal bathroom, which typically we stay in private rooms, private washroom. Much more spacious for cheaper than what we're paying for.
We are here in Koh Lipe. We are at the Maldives of Thailand, and it's beautiful.
Yes. Like, still affordable given all of that.
Who can complain?
Yes.
Honestly.
Just something to keep in mind. I think if you're like a backpacker on a budget, it's definitely a little bit trickier to manage your budget here.
Absolutely. Now, let's relax a little bit before heading to town and grabbing lunch because I'm actually getting hungry.
Me too, a little bit.
But still, I want to get into the water because it's so crystal clear and blue.
It just looks so stunning.
One restaurant we came back a couple of times already is Tong Khao, and it is always delicious. We got a massaman curry today and a papaya salad. So refreshing, and a massaman curry. Oh, those potatoes.
Oh, they're so good. It's hard to get a good potato.
It is, yeah. No, it was really good.
So we're walking down Milwaukee Street, and this is where it is the hot spot for all the restaurants, as well as lots of stores and massage parlors. You've got it all here.
Tour companies as well. Our next stop is actually going to be in Malaysia. We're going to Langkawi tomorrow. And it's so easy to book everything from here as well, either with your hotel or with one of the providers there. You don't really have to book that online.
Yes, but if you are planning to go on Langkawi, make sure you book ahead of time because it does get booked up pretty quickly. So make sure you do that ahead of time. And don't be fooled about how quiet it is during the day. It's so fascinating because at night, this place is bustling.
Oh yeah. There's tons of places with live music and cocktail places. Again, like we mentioned before, we are in a very touristy place, so the prices are a little bit higher than what you would usually expect from places in Thailand.
Yes, it's definitely a lot trickier to find a spot that has prices within our budget, but there is definitely a few. The restaurant we were at has really good prices, and another one of our favorite is Dreamy restaurants. Very popular,
so good,
really affordable prices, and really yummy food. But I think it's time to hit the beach again.
Oh yeah. We are ending our day here at Sunset Beach, and let me tell you, it is way more remote and there's not that many people here compared to the Sunrise Beach or the North Point.
It almost feels like a completely different island.
It does.
Very different than the other beaches. It's not as nice. The sand is definitely not as fine, but it's got like a really relaxed vibe. It's sort of like other beaches on other islands.
And I mean, you still get a few of those bars where you can get some drinks and everything, but they're not blasting music. They're not overpriced. A couple of days ago, we actually watched the sunset, and I think it was 90 baht for a beer, for a big beer.
Yeah, it's hard to find on the island.
It is. But yeah, super relaxing vibes here. And I'm actually way more hot because there's not as much wind.
Yeah, I mean, that's like a pro and a con because sometimes it's really hard to get your towel to stay on when it's really windy, but also the breeze is nice when it's hot. Like, I'm getting hot. I need to get into the water.
What a relaxing way to end the day.
Oh, it's amazing. This entire day has been incredible. It's been a lot of fun exploring the island.
Yeah, and the island definitely has a lot of different sides to itself, I would say.
It does, yeah. You know, I'm really glad that we decided to come here and see for ourselves. There are a lot of people that told us, oh, you should skip it, it's too touristy, it's not worth it. And we really like it. We think that it still maintains some charm, although we do have some mixed feelings about it.
Yeah, it really depends on what you're looking for. I mean, if you're vacationing for a week or two and you would want to get some island feeling but still have like bars and lots of people around you and like a lively atmosphere, then that's definitely a spot for you.
Yeah, the beaches are really beautiful. However, there's definitely some like, you know, commercialization, and it's a bit trickier to find some of those authentic places. However, there are still some on the island, and the beaches
one place
are
is this
worth
one
it.
here, actually. It's a more authentic beach. It gives you definitely more island, like Thai island vibes. Without exactly the remote ones.
Without the bougie bars or restaurants. But hey, sometimes you need those too, so it's got a good mix. I think my issue with it is a little bit the price in comparison to other places. I think your money goes further, you can do a lot more, but it's still worth it. It's definitely not our favorite island. Our favorite is Koh Lipe, so if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. That by far, so far, is our favorite island, but it's definitely something that you shouldn't be deterred by what other people think. Hopefully this video was helpful for you. We would still recommend coming here.
And if you have any questions, just drop them down in the comments. We are happy to answer anything about the island and about our experience that we had so far.
And let us know in the comments below if you would come here based on everything that you've seen.
Yeah. Well, next up will be on our way to Langkawi, to Malaysia.
Yes.
Taking up another country that we've never been to.
We're so excited to show you around Malaysia next. So we'll see you in the next one.
Make sure to subscribe.
Bye.
Bye.